Did you know that many seemingly ordinary behaviors can also be ways of unconsciously coping with stress or trauma? There's a metaphor used in psychology called the iceberg metaphor, which pretty accurately describes an aspect of our consciousness as human beings. There's part of the iceberg that is above the water, which we can see, and then there's another part of the iceberg below the water, which we cannot see, and that part of the iceberg below the water is much bigger than the part above the water. And similarly, there's a part of our consciousness that we are aware of, and then a much larger part of our consciousness that we are not aware of, which heavily influences our behavior and how we feel. This is why we can find ourselves doing something like going out for a drink with friends and having some fun after work and drinking a little more than we meant to, or maybe just going out more often than we should. And then later we wonder, like, why did I do that? Consciously, we just wanted to relax and have fun with our friends who we love and care about. But unconsciously, we are trying to escape from deeper feelings that threaten our peace of mind. It can really be anything. It can be feeling a lack of control at home or at work or in relationships, or doubting our ability to succeed at something, feeling like we just don't measure up, or just living in a culture that glorifies wealth and consumption over everything else. And the more these feelings start to bother us, the more we are likely to engage in these coping behaviors that eventually will cause problems for us, or at the very least distract us from things that actually matter, like our goals, our family, our relationships. The answer is to deal with those feelings, to really take the time to understand them, and then actually resolve them so that they don't bother you anymore. And this is my specialty. This is what I do. I help people actually not just cope and not just understand or reframe, but actually eliminate the source of this distress. And I would love to work with you. So if you are interested or curious, send me a DM or click the link in my bio, and I'd love to chat.